All that sun on my face. Looks like I'm back in sunny Central Otago with my baby. Alps is high. And I'm undoing gypsy mode from last evening's ride. The guitar was on there. Fuel tank on here. And this is the collection of straps so far. There's a few more coming off. But that was sturdy as. Great to be back at Central Otago. Love the place. Bike held up like a champ last night. Absolutely unbelievable on the first 100 Ks. Took it easy, 90, 100. But then after the first 120, 130, it just kept going smooth. And I can't believe, after all the things that I've done, that there's no fuel leaking, there's no oil leaking, there's no coolant leaking. It all sticks there, especially all those plugs in the tank. That's great. That being said, there already have been a few casualties, unfortunately. First of all, the heat shield came off last night when George was having a test ride, and there was a dodgy bolt. It wasn't really going in there, but at the end it looked like it was alright, but it wasn't. So that fell off. The one that was here probably touched the exhaust here, yeah, and it bent the plate, so it doesn't look that pretty anymore. And another one, which I only noticed at the BP in outside of Queenstown when I had something to eat. It was that the chain guard was hanging on one bolt here over the chain. Yep. So you got all that damage on the inside there. And here we go on the swing arm, already bare spots. So that sucks. But to be honest, it's not the end of the world, because this bike just kept running beautifully, and it's that power in your wrists again. Now it's a 600 V-twin. It's not like great power, but it has something that's characteristic to it, and it's back in full force, and especially with the exhaust. I am, as they say here, super chuffed about it. One other thing that I'm not too happy about, and I really need to stop with that, is I'm chipping away here at the carbon fiber, because with sharp turns something was sticking to it, and I noticed that. And then only today I see, god damn it, it's the steel banjo from the brake line. So I'm gonna pull that out slightly and bend it that way so it doesn't do that. And I need to get risers. So this is where everything's going to continue, and I'm looking forward to moving along with the project again. But in the meantime, I am working on getting settled back in here. Yeah, Cromwell, Alexandria area. Back in Central Otago, so we'll need these. So here we go. Beautiful heat shield. It'll buff out. So halfway through packing too, I discovered that I forgot to take the micro SD card out of that camera and put the previous card back in that one, so I could use the micro SD on the GoPro. So no footage of the maiden voyage at the moment. Just the chain, or just the banjo. I hope I can slacken this a bit without causing too much grief. See, these are in the way now, but I'll sort that out some other time. Just a quick solution. Much better. Jesus. This sucks. But so be it. Moving the clutch down a bit because I wasn't too happy with the angle. Hurt my wrist, especially now that the handlebar is lower for now. I need to grip down more. Same for the front brake and the throttle. Bring it up a little. So while adjusting it, might as well run it behind the banjo here. First I want to spray a bit down the line because the throttle is feeling a bit stiff. I had it once completely stuck almost in Tajikistan that it became dangerous. And I just sprayed WD-40 in there, which you apparently shouldn't do, but it worked fine for years after, until now. Go. Like my bike, Josie?
No.
Alp's pretty?
No.
Not a pretty bike?
I'm not going to be in any photos.
Oh man, that feels bloody amazing. Still gotta get used with the weight distribution of the tank and all that. So I don't want to flick it too hard, but man, maybe adjust the back a little bit. I love this clip. Some really don't like it. I bloody love it.
Alright, some unfinished business here still. Fuel system done, but still gonna do both taps and get the fuel pump in there. Steering adjust. Might need slight more adjustment, but that was all done. Sweet. Right now I am looking at these here. So I'm going to do the electric components, figuring that out, have an idea how much amps they're using, and order the electric components. And I'm going to use a neat little website here called Eastern Beaver, which I've gotten out of another thread which was doing Transalp Africa Twin modification, and it's a really neat website. There's heaps of stuff on there that is useful. So I'm going to get their relay kit, their twin headlight kit, and they also have a wiring with fuse box already done, and that's what I want to do. So and they probably do it better than I can do, so I'm going to go for that amongst a few other little things. I must say that I do enjoy a lot walking up to my bike now. Hello, beautiful. Got myself a few new simple tools. Got the 10, since I lost the 10 at some point. Got myself a new adjustable spanner. I think 1/3 of the size of the previous one that I carried around here around the world. This is my set that I had forgotten to take with me down south. A cheaper one. Came with one of those rattle, what do you call this, wrench. You know, the ones where you turn this wheel on the top and they always break because they're shit quality. So I got a nice one, and I must say that I think I've gone more to a level now where I indeed agree yes, good tools make the difference. Nothing impressive yet, but for example, just this is already a big step up for me, and I know that will keep working. No more bullshit with all the other silly wrenches. And what am I doing? So yesterday I went and checked the bolts. So as you know, I lost the plate here, the heat plate. I lost the chain protector, and I was checking the exhaust was loose here, exhaust was loose there and there. So I had forgotten to tighten them properly, and then I went around all the bolts here at the frame, and almost all of them were loose here and here, and this one had fallen out, and so I tightened all of those. I should have used more Loctite, but I'm not used to using that stuff. But on the exhaust, but the heat shield, I'm going to use some now, and the same thing with the chain guard. I had to literally force myself to walk to the tap to clean mud off the chain guard instead of using the greaser. I think I might have a couple of habits to kill that I've gotten used to. Oh, dirty, grab the greaser, mate. Just water would have sufficed. Here we are. So it doesn't look bad, you know, from the front, but this is the damage from behind. This is where the chain has been eating away. But that's mostly out of sight, and later I can do a touch-up. Right, learned my lesson. You know, I had a bolt behind here, and I think I might have had a spring washer too. But still it came off, and I should have known better, because these two have been giving me issues before. So I had them zip tied at one point and just forgot about them. But I remember now. The bike's also already slowly getting dirty, of course. Gone are the days of working on a pristine, clean bike. That was something amazing, that process. All right, should be nice and tight now. Probably I was reluctant in the beginning too, because it was digging in to the paint like it is now. Oh yeah, so I forgot to tell that on the way up here during the night, I almost hit a sheep. You know, because I don't have the console in yet, the headlight was reflecting back into my face through the inside of the fairing, which gave me a bit of limited visibility. And so I'm riding, and about after 50 Ks of back roads, in the glowy part of my vision because of the light, all of a sudden this sheep runs onto the road halfway, and as I'm braking and grabbing the clutch and going past it, it decides to go back to where it came from, luckily, and I didn't hit it. And it was a full-grown one. I'm packed like a gypsy. That would have been fun. So that was my maiden voyage. Pretty funny. There you go. I'm leaving the heat shield off for now because I straightened it out a bit with a hammer, but it doesn't look that great. So we'll see what I do with that later on. For now, this will do. Plus it's winter, yeah, it will keep my feet warm, being closer to the exhaust. You know, one thing that's been really nice and that I noticed being back here in the Cromwell area, walking through the supermarket yesterday, just noticing that, oh, it's pretty cool to be back again, because I got my own vehicle, and I'm in control of what I'm doing and my actions, and that feels pretty great, man. And that's been a while, and you know, Alp has been out of service for quite a while, so to feel her back under me, being able to take me anywhere I want to go, is unmistakably one of the greatest feelings there is, and God have I missed that.
Oh man, that's bloody amazing.